Listen, if you want to see the full version of this interview without waiting until part 75, hit the join button right next to the subscribe button and become a VIP member for just $2.99 a month. While you're at it, turn the red subscribe button gray and hit the notification bell. All right, now VIPs, enjoy the clip. You said December 17th, that's when y'all all got locked up.
Yeah.
That day, where were you at?
I was in Cityscapes. I had a show in Cityscapes.
Oh, they came and got you at the show?
Son, I walked out.
After the performance?
Yeah. I didn't even perform. I just went. I was there chilling in my bottle. I'm there chilling. Ronnie and Clax didn't want to come. And it's crazy. You know what's ill about that night? Nobody wanted to come outside.
Wait, but why he don't want to come and he's on the song?
No. I'm not just saying him.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to come outside.
Wow.
Like Fanny and them, they was in their crib. Like a lot of did. Like the man them was in the studio. Like nobody wanted to be outside in the streets. Like I wasn't gonna go. That's how ill it was. I wasn't gonna go. And I'm like, I'm gonna just go for 5 minutes. And it just so happened, like, cause I posted on the gram. They knew I was gonna be there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, son, if I'd have just stayed home, when they kicked the first door, I'd have got a call, and I probably could have, and I'd have been gone. You feel me? But it just so happened, like, they came. So when they knocked, it was the funniest, cause we in there, I'm in there, so you start hearing mad noise. The my number's coming up the steps. So me and Boy look at each other. Me and Bobby look at each other. He like, yo, Mitch, they got you too. I'm like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
Feel me? I'm like, I don't know you. So the officer asked him, I know each other. He's like, nah, we don't know each other. So Rasha came up next. Rasha seen me. He said, Mitch and Diamond. Yo, it was the funniest. Cause we didn't take that as serious, but it's like, damn, we went to the thing. The police tried to like manhandle Fetty. We about to beat the police up in there. We surrounded.
CO or
no,
police
officer, bro.
Wow.
Cause Fetty, we was all chain gang. He was only one dolly, and like they roughed him up and all that. But at the time, Fetty was what, 18? It's like 120 pounds, 30 pounds. Like, what you doing grabbing? And Roddy not playing with his little brother. Yeah. For me, Roddy not playing with his little brother. So. And then when Roddy was on that type of time, well, I told you, everybody on that type of time, we already locked up. Like, y'all not, you feel me? So, but we was all just saying it like, yo, we coming home. Like, nobody, or me personally, I didn't have no thought about, like, nobody saying nothing. Shit like that. Like,
that's what I was going to ask, because I feel like in of all these indictments, RICO cases all over, there's always at least one person, at the very least one person that talks. But y'all's situation, nobody told. And you never thought for a second anybody was going to tell? Wow.
It's like, what you going to tell them? You going to tell them yourself?
What you mean? A nigga can tell on anything. He might look.
How you gonna tell them yourself?
You have to.
Oh.
For immunity, you feel me? Like if
they wasn't giving that, bro. We supposed to be in Brooklyn. If we was in Brooklyn, we was all out of there, bro. We all think, and that's how I know niggas. Them niggas is weird, bro. They came and got us. The police. They came and got us. So when it's time for us to leave, these niggas in suits and everything. They didn't call the news, everything. That's how the news got us. The news. How they gonna know we locked up?
That's a fact.
They locked niggas up in the city. They locked me in Queens. They locked niggas up in Brooklyn. They brought all of us to Brooklyn. Then transport us to Manhattan. Why are we in Manhattan court? What we doing in Manhattan court? And then the indictment was drugs. What drugs, bro? Y'all caught mad guns. Y'all had the guns on the table. So what drugs was on the table? None. That was just y'all pretense to have us in Manhattan.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? We wasn't supposed to be in there.
To make it a Fed case or something like that?
Nah, Manhattan and Queens are the worst counties.
Gotcha.
They got like 98% conviction rates. You're gonna take something.
Okay.
You're gonna take something. You're not walking out of here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta think of it like this. Back in the days, right? Gun charge in Brooklyn, you getting probation. You getting a year, a bullet.
Yeah.
Why is Lil Fetty getting 3.5 years for his first time in jail?
Hold on, you said why?
Why Fetty getting 3.5?
Yeah, first time.
First time.
And he had a gun.
He didn't have nothing.
What did...
A lot of people didn't have nothing, bro. I'm trying to show you.
Got you.
I took a gun charge. I didn't take conspiracy. I didn't take nothing. I took a gun charge, right? supposedly a gun was in my car, allegedly. My fingerprints wasn't on the gun. The NYPD drove my car from where they locked me up at, and one nigga jumped in my car, drove it himself to the precinct. That's not protocol. You supposed to call the NYPD tow truck, right? My glove compartment locked. How my glove compartment get open? Y'all use a pretense that y'all was doing inventory search, whatever. The only thing that y'all vouched was a gun. I have a kid, my car seat in the trunk. My kid got his toys in here, blankets, jackets, clothes. My boy just got lit, so they was giving out mad free clothes, posters in my trunk. None of that stuff was in my car when you took it. All y'all found was a gun. So that's how you know shit was already corrupted. Boom. I was gonna take it to trial. My mom wanted me to take it to trial, and I'm like, yo, I don't have no gun charge. I'm not taking conspiracy. Don't got me for conspiracy. All right, boom, I'm gonna beat it. The judge himself, right? He said off the record. He said straight up, if you don't take this, I'm gonna make sure when you blow, you get the max. That's out the judge's mouth.
And what was the max?
Probably would have been like 15. I mean,
you ended up doing like 5, right?
Yeah, I did 5.
Okay.
For me, out his mouth, he said, if you don't take this, I'm gonna make sure you get the max.
That's crazy to me. Like,
the judge was that nigga was a different type.
Did y'all have history with them?
We don't know them.
Yeah. You saying it was Manhattan?
And it's crazy because the judge that we had before him, he was like kind of fair, and I guess they realized he was fair, and they shipped him, and like they swapped. That nigga came from the feds, and then the one that we had went to the feds. Oh, okay. So he was on something like, yo, if you don't take this, I'm gonna make sure you get this. It's like, bro, this is not the feds, bro. We are in the state. Chill out.
Damn.
But that's why you ain't see nobody just be like, oh, all right. Yeah, you beat it. Nobody ain't just like, everybody took something.
Yeah. You know, when y'all seen, well, I guess y'all were y'all on social media at that time when y'all got locked up and all of that was happening, or?
Yeah, but we wasn't like what you trying to say? We always on Instagram.
Yeah, when I say that, I mean like y'all get locked up. I'll never forget this because I remember being like, nah, this is crazy. Like when people were cutting out the Bobby Shmurda when he was like, I guess walking down with his head down, like upset or whatever, and they were putting it on memes all over. Like,
no, we was locked up. We didn't see it. We had no phones.
That's
in there.
what I was gonna ask because I seen some people defending it like, yo, how these niggas, they just came up and they black and they doing their thing, and why y'all promoting this when they're you know doing bad.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know like how you felt about that or whatever the case may be.
I just feel like that's just the society we live in. Like niggas will promote negativity faster than positivity.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit corny. Yeah. But when 50 niggas doing corny shit, the real nigga do some real shit, he corny.
Yeah, he's the outcast.
Yeah, he the corny one.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Society is weird right now because it's mad different agendas getting pushed on people, and if you don't agree with this agenda, you the outsider. Yeah, you the one that's trying to
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's how you just gotta roll with the point. Like I feel like every year you live is like 5 years, bro. Cause look how much shit you go through within 1 year.
Yeah.
And you be like, damn, son, all this shit happened. Look, the year just ended. Look, 2 niggas died. Boom, take off died. The other nigga died off the perks. Like the year, bro, the year was about to be done in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Crazy, yeah.
So it's like it's always some shit, bro.